wanted this neighborhood because we knew it was really up and coming. It's really pretty safe. And we actually were kind of looking for just something tucked back into the neighborhood. And we really liked the quiet neighborhood feel. We weren't really looking for street traffic. In each person's station, it's primarily artwork that we collect on our own. Most of what you see on the wall is things that we've collected primarily from other tattooers that we admire their work or that we know personally. So I use all rotary machines, so everything that I have is from Germany. It's kind of weird, it's very quiet. Everybody else here uses mostly coil, the traditional old school style tattoo machines, which are great. Rachel does only hand poking, so she just pokes everything in by hand. Yeah, it's crazy. This is Mom. She does everything. Everything. She pays our bills, she deals with our taxes. Crystal filters everybody through when they come in and they ask for something that I maybe don't do. They'll pass it on to somebody else, and we kind of all work together really well. So
people come in not knowing what they want, and they'll look at the artist's books. And then some people do follow Missy and Sandy on Instagram, and they automatically know. And they come in for consults and talk to the artist.
Everybody here does custom work only, so we don't really do too many people bring in your designs kind of thing. Usually we want to change it and make it their own piece. I guess my story maybe is a little different because a lot of tattooers were doing art before they started tattooing, and I wasn't. I started getting tattooed when I was 24, and I just kind of fell in love with getting tattooed. And I was like, man, I really want to do this. It's a pretty magical experience, but I had never really drawn anything in my life before that. So I was living in Maui at the time, and I tried to get an apprenticeship from a guy out there, and I got a huge tattoo from him, and about halfway through, he told me that women don't make good tattoo artists. And that he would never teach a woman how to tattoo. There's such an old school mentality with some of those guys that have been tattooing for 20 plus years. You know, a lot of old tattooers are like Freemasons, you know, they kind of have that old school mentality, bikers and things like that. And so that comes from somewhere, but things have obviously changed because, you know, there's a lot of great female tattoo artists. But I went back to Minneapolis, and I got an apprenticeship at a shop with a lot of guys that were really, really good, and I had to develop my art skills. And the nice thing about the way I did it is I didn't have to translate what I was drawing into tattooing, because you can't tattoo everything that you can draw. You know, there's limitations with tattooing. I think that was an advantage for me, but I also really struggled with drawing in the beginning, and I didn't know my style, and it took me a long time to develop what I really like to do. Whereas, like, my partner, Sandy, you know, she does these big-eyed girls, you know, and she's been drawing those for 15 years and has really been able to hone in on what she does. So, yeah, we all have a little different way that we got into it. I don't think one is better than the other, but it's just different. I tattooed a guy named Mike about a year ago, and he's transgender, moving into becoming a woman, and is not outwardly feminine at all yet, but he came to me because he wanted to do something for himself that was outwardly feminine, and I did a big, beautiful lady face on him, very floral, very feminine. I didn't really know when he came in what we were doing it for, and about halfway through the second session, he was like, you know, I'm coming out to my coworkers and to my family that I am transitioning into a woman. I've felt like this since I was a child, and now he's got this big, beautiful, feminine tattoo, a very outward expression of what's inside. So I always think of that one as very special.
I manage the shop, so I see a lot of people come in that want their tattoos reworked, or, you know, they just bled out after the years. Mm-hmm. So our artists are able to fix it, and just seeing how happy those people are at the end, and that they keep coming back, which is really awesome.
Yeah. I think tattooing can be really cathartic for people, you know? We do a lot of stuff like that. I mean, everybody's tattoo generally has some sort of meaning that's pretty deep to them, even if Most of it is just for aesthetics. It still always has some sort of meaning. I'm a Chihuahua hoarder, so I have 4. And when I got these, it was like, well, she's like, well, which one of your dogs do you want? I'm like, I can't choose one. You just have to draw a random Chihuahua, just make it. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to get them all tattooed on me. So yeah, girl in London did these.
My John Waters. Done by Rachel.
Yeah, it's cool.
But definitely my favorite. So I've been tattooed at other shops before. There's always, I hate to say it, but a lot of tension. That's why I was really like on the fence. But when I came here, it's just everybody gets along. It's so nice.
People always ask us, they're like, oh, you have so many women working here. There must be so much drama. And
Not
we're
at
like,
all. No.
The tattoo guys bring the drama, not the girls. We all get along famously.
Yeah.
So everybody here, their work is beautiful, and that's obviously really important to us, but we were more looking at personalities and how is it going to fit, because I know what it feels like to go to a tattoo shop and work and not feel really comfortable with everybody that you work with, and we absolutely didn't want that. And Sandy and I have both been tattooing for 15 years, and we worked, in several shops, and we just wanted to be able to come in here and trust everybody in here like their family, and that's what we have, and we love it. This is a very special place. Yeah.
Yep.